Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Sound Goblin Tuesday gaming streams, where I have only the spookiest of games for you. And by that I mean the most jank-ass port you're ever gonna see. I am, as always, your host, the Krampus.
I'm Shiv.
And today, we will be starting up a playthrough of, I'll be honest, one of my favorite open-world games. It's got its rough parts, it's very janky, and it tries way too hard to be, 90s era edgy. But the gameplay in it is actually really fun, and I hope to show that off to you guys. So, before we start, I do want to show off a little something. This is the PC port that we're playing on, seeing as I do most of my gaming on PC. The max resolution that we can play on is 1280 by 720. There is no higher resolution. Supposedly, there is a way you can get full 1080p out of this game. It does not work on my computer. So we will be playing in 720p the way the developers apparently intended it. I've cranked up the graphics settings and the shadow details as high as they can go, but we're going to be working with what we can work with. I'm also going to be playing with controller, because honestly this isn't a game that really requires mouse and keyboard. Most of the aiming is done automatically rather than through any kind of reticle, from what I remember. Although it has been a while since I picked this up. This is a game that was released in 2009 and looked dated even then. So, there's that. We can't select hard at the beginning, so we're just going to select normal, which is the highest difficulty we can. I'm going to overwrite this test save, and we're just going to get straight into it. Shiv, do you have any experience with Prototype Meatman?
I'm aware of the game Prototype, but I never played it.
Yeah, okay then. Also, for anyone who may, for some reason, decide to pick this game up after seeing this, you will have to lower Steam to only using 4 CPU cores, or it crashes at this first menu here. Spooky! There are no subtitles for this first cutscene, as far as I can tell.
Alex Mercer.
I do need to go and turn subtitles on for the.
They call me a killer, a monster, a terrorist. I'm all of these things.
This is our protagonist. He is Alex Mercer. He is the broodiest man to ever brood.
Weeks ago, someone released a lethal virus in Penn Station. I woke up in a morgue. Now I hunt. I kill.
One up buildings,
I
apparently.
consume.
Yep.
I become. I'm gonna find out who did this to me. And I'm gonna make him pay.
What he's doing is he's doing the Dio Brando thing where he shoves his leg into the wall.
It's a glass window pane, whatever.
Don't ask how that works.
Appear to be zombies.
There are infected zombie people.
Move up. You with me.
Also appears to be
Her too.
Splinter Cell Man.
Yep.
That's him.
You know, hindsight's kind of a bitch. I really should have put up like a gore warning for this.
Eh.
Oh well.
We're a mature stream.
We are a mature stream. Also, I don't think he's related to Matt Mercer Vorton. I don't think Matt Mercer would want to be related to this man.
Where's your commanding officer? Sir, he's in Times Square. I'll call for transport. That won't be necessary.
So there in that little cutscene, you've pretty much seen all of the primary, or most of the primary abilities that Mercer has. Alright, and here's the game in all of its 720p glory. So, our basic attacks are just X and Y, you know, your standard action game stuff. However, if you charge up X in the air, you do this rocket kick, and you can surf on people.
Of course you can.
Now, so just kick that rocket as he launched it. Give me a second. Option. Subtitles on. Just want to make sure people can... If people can't hear over the muddled audio quality, they can at least see the subtitles. Especially for you, because you can't hear the audio at all.
Nope.
One day Discord will let me stream an old game.
They took everything from me. They're responsible. And they'll pay.
Yeah, big old creepy claws. Okay, so we can hold left trigger and we get this targeting thing. And if we hold Y on the ground, we initiate the blood spikes.
Ah, fancy blood spike.
Now, especially with the claws out here, you can start seeing the ridiculous gibbing that we can do. They loved their engine for gibs. Also, as we beat people, we are beating the genetics out of them.
Yeah, makes about as much sense as anything else. Oh. Tactically guarded himself with a cab.
No, Mercer's just bad at aiming. Oh, chunky. Chunky. Alright. So we have a super leap, and then by holding the sprint, or by pressing the same button that sprint on the ground, we get an air dash of sorts.
Okay.
Good. Oh, wait. Dang it. I have not completed the object. One man back here is still alive. I love doing that slide.
That one man in the rocket launcher needed to be ground to paste before you can get down.
Okay. Oh no, there's tanks. Claw is not good against tank. Now I've got big, dense, stumpy hands.
Big dead stompy hands.
And with that, I can elbow drop a tank!
I don't think that's how it works, but I don't actually care.
So yeah, the fists just in general wreck armor. Even if you're just standing on top of the tank and you just do the regular Y, it's it will still crush a tank pretty good, but the elbow drop is so satisfying.
Like, it doesn't even make sense. You put all the stuff on your fist, not your elbows. It's a fatty guy there, apparently.
Yep. You get some big chungus zombies. Oh no! There's these guys who look like weird jack-o'-lantern men. This calls for big sword.
Ah.
Instead of many tiny
Blade
sword, one big sword. Now, use targeting so we can actually, like, see where the fuck we're going. There we go. So we can also grab these guys. We can, assuming I don't get comboed, grab these guys. And we can suplex them. However, we can also do what this game is primarily known for.
Sliding on people?
Nope, well, no. The sliding on people's fun. If we get the guy low enough, I can hit B and consume.
Yeah.
And then we eat them. You don't really eat the big guys, unfortunately. But
You kind of turn them into black noodles, and then they
yeah.
fall over. It's actually probably still alive, just taking a nap.
Okay. Soldiers are all dead.
Authorization tag 00 Hotel. Priority strike package incoming. Over.
And now just all hell breaks loose. I mean, all hell has already broken loose, as you can see here, but even more hell that was hitherto unknown to us is still breaking loose. So now, we need to grab this guy. And we just really need to tenderize that meat before we eat it. And then we use our, at the moment, scripted goo power.
It was nice for our power and that man who is still shooting us in this cutscene to not damage our jacket at all.
Yep.
We have less than an hour. What's next?
The last person responsible for all of this dies tonight.
If we make it out of here, you think you're ready?
I was made for this.
Prototype! Yeah, I could see that, Vorden. It looks more like you're just slamming into them with your back, but you are at least trying to get the elbow, or the elbow and the shoulder in there. So now we flash back to 18 days earlier.
Hey, I knew this guy. He was Blacklight.
Yeah, well, now he's ex-Blacklight.
His name is Mercer, Alex J. Next of kin, Mercer Dana A. Is that his wife?
Don't know.
Do you think this has anything to do with the test subject on 51?
I have no idea. And even more, I don't want to know. Just give me the 8-inch blade. Start by going to the torso.
Get the fuck out! Get the kill team in here now!
Wouldn't you ideally want to have your kill team close to the room where things could be getting up and walking out of the morgue?
I mean, how often does that happen?
One is enough, apparently.
to get the fuck out of here. I can't keep this up forever.
Okay. So, as you probably expect, we do not have any of our special powers anymore.
Yeah. Pretty standard.
So no dash, no abilities like that. We can still run up walls. If we jump while we're running up walls, we get a speed boost. But we're not terribly fast in this mode. I mean, we're not slow, but this is still a glacial pace compared to what we can be doing later. When you're running, he'll automatically just mantle over obstacles and stuff like that. Also, right from the start, there is no fall damage.
I would hope not, considering you were elbow dropping tanks earlier.
What are you gonna throw at me next, huh? What do you want from me?
Yeah, just from the beginning, we can throw cars and stuff.
I can't believe what I just did.
We can pick up, like, pretty much anything. Alright, pick up this delicious DNA.
Roger. Field units have lost contact. Over.
Yeah, don't ask questions about how he's doing this on glass panels.
Now I gotta kill them too.
Go target throw. Fairly generous auto targeting on that too. Once you throw it, it just kind of boomerangs towards whatever you threw it to.
His name is Mercer.
Hostile sighted. Contact imminent. Tango down. Terminated.
So yeah, we do have innate health regeneration, but eating people also heals you.
Report!
With the goal of finding out who we are.
Where the fuck is the
Also, everyone just looks really glossy and wet.
We have a web of intrigue.
We do.
Goose-stepping motherfuckers!
Kiss your mother with that mouth.
Roger, 2215 Christopher Street, apartment 15A. Got it.
Saddle up. You got a CP. Move it. My sister. You knew where she is. I know where she is. I need to find her. Dana.
Okay. So, we have unlocked a couple things.
Be able to tell me something.
We've unlocked the ability to disguise ourselves. When we disguise ourselves, people won't know it's us, except in certain situations. Disguises can get compromised, so when a disguise get compromised, you need to eat somebody else to get a new one.
Okay.
Also, we were introduced to... well, we can't access it yet, but the Web of Intrigue was mentioned there. The Web of Intrigue is one of our few collectibles in this game. There are people who know what happened to cause the whole incident that led to Mercer being Meat Man. And the only way you find that out is by finding these people and eating them. Now, who you eat in this game is very important. There are lots of places that only, like, soldiers can go and stuff like that. And different ranks of soldier have different clearance for stuff.
Yeah.
So, for maximum shenanigans later on, once you start getting access to those shenanigans stuff, you do want to be considerate of who you're eating.
Soldiers. If they know who I am, they probably know who she is. I need to get to a good viewpoint and scope the area out.
Okay. Sorry. I love the person.
Eyes peeled, folks. He's sly.
Wham, 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 wham.
Stomp. That man just smashed through that awning of his face. Happens every day.
Yeah, so when the shutter's open, you're being watched by enemies. You basically need to act normal in certain places to not compromise your disguise. Yeah.
Now I can get inside.
Gun. Drop from the ceiling. That wasn't suspicious.
Jim, did you just jump off that roof? Happens every day, Rookie. Don't worry about it.
Who's doing the weird Ministry of Silly Walks dance?
Jim, did you shit your pants?
Oh! Punched right through that man, but we couldn't model it.
I'm not gonna hurt you. I did just punch my fist through a person, but you're fine.
I need your help.
Jesus. I knew something fucked up was going on at Gentech. What the hell happened to you, Alex?
Question mark Meat Man?
I've been researching that whole
Question mark?
organization for weeks. I was poking around to get you information. Don't you remember? You wanted to find out what was going on at the highest levels at Gentech. Anything about the director of research.
He's got a very intense scowl on his face. Just the...
I haven't even seen you in 5 years, not until you show up at my door last month.
Is there somewhere we can go?
Yeah, I know a place. So come in.
Safe
It's
house.
a friend's place. They're gone for a year. Patagonia or something.
Any idea what this all means?
No, but I'm gonna find out. I mean, this is a story of the century, so somebody's gotta know what the fuck is going on here. You know, they were waiting for me at my place, so most definitely yours.
Where do I live?
There.
You'll be here when I get back. It's best you stay put. probably combing the city for both of us.
Yeah. I'll be here.
All right. And hey, look, there's an actual DC Comics logo over there. So we do get a thing after every mission that shows us the military expenditure required to, or that was wasted on this mission, the number of military casualties, and the number of civilian casualties. All right.
They're gonna be waiting for me.
We don't have any upgrades or anything yet, so...
Control, but they have no idea what I'm capable of.
Whee! Sorry! Man, Kazuma Kiryu might have never killed anyone, but Alex Mercer definitely does.
Alright, so let me get this clear. Your insurance claim is that a man dropped out of the sky, landed on your vehicle, and flipped it over.
Yes! My wife and I were very startled.
We're not covering that.
Oh, come on! Whee! Okay. Also, Alex Mercer is violently repelled by water.
Oh, he's not killed by water.
Alright, now, if we run while holding something big, like a car, we use it like a shield. And we can also do this up walls. We're going for a ride, lady!
And you're saying a man picked up your vehicle and ran up the side of a building.
You didn't even see her inside of there!
Town think we're gonna process these claims. No one should believe this. If they went on the phone, I'm sure I could smell the alcohol in their breath.
This game is so goofy. It tries so hard to be serious, but it's so fucking goofy.
Target is hot. Light it up.
That was a nice apartment. They didn't have to blow it up. Not like it did much.
He's the one.
Red Crown, priority target marked. Send in some. Chalk 3 is on the target. Yep.
Also, bullets are really effective in this game.
Alpha Charlie, be advised Nighthawk is en route to the extraction.
And bolts are really effective in real life. So
Primary, northern edge of the park. Red Crown out.
Okay, so now we have to chase that executive guy.
also, I'm disappointed in like shadowy military organization you're dealing with. Because like I can understand them getting kind of stomped when you have like your crazy powers, and your blade hands, and your giant blade arm, and your big old fisty knuckles.
Yeah.
Get him
But you're literally just normally punching people.
I mean, I'm punching people with enough force to, punch through their torsos. That's just teaching us weapon tutorials.
Anyone see it? Anyone goddamn see it? Target is gone. Guard command, over. Red Crown, sustained hostile contact. Request strike taxi.
Authorizing strike team.
Authorizing Team Delta Indigo Charlie.
Orbit of target area, over.
Yeah, we don't get the ability to do the slide anymore. That's an upgrade.
And you do still get to do a big flying like rider kick, but no, you don't get to
Yes.
grind them into paste as you slide.
Oh. Excuse me, guys. Delicious.
Doctor, try to keep the discussion high level. We need to know what we're dealing with on the ground.
Its effect is variable. When it does manifest, it makes the Idaho strain look like the common cold. I don't need to remind you gentlemen how close we came to the point of no return in Idaho. Mercer's body is a bomb, filled with this weaponized pathogen waiting to go off. And now it's loose in the city. Bring it in, no matter what it takes. I'd say dead or alive, but I'm not sure those classifications fit Alex Mercer any longer.
Spooky. Unlock, explore, gain memories. Consuming targets gives you links to new targets.
Huh?
Yeah, so like this is the memory of a consumed target, and then there's other.
Fucking goose-stepping motherfucker!
We've already heard that one. Yeah, this is a preview node. Hunt down the person.
I can see what he saw. I know what he knew. His memories are my memories.
Sit rep ASAP.
That hit was so powerful, it killed the other guy. Pick up fresh gun. There we go.
Kill the city.
Oh no, run, ruin. Do you know how many civilians I'm gonna kill by the time this game is done?
I'm gonna assume one. You're gonna do your best as you possibly can, not kill any civilians.
In my head. The only one I could call mine. I knew Gentech was the key. It made sense. I'd worked there. I'd had Dana investigating its operations. And then there was Blackbird. Whatever had changed me erased my past.
I probably should have also given an epilepsy warning, because I forgot how weird and flashy they got with these memory cutscenes.
I could find my past.
What did you think that would gain you?
Answers. I wanted to find out what happened to me. The reason. Someone to blame, someone I could punish. Tell you the truth, I never thought I'd find her. I wish the hell I never had.
Alright. So now we've spread to a couple days. And now we can finally access all this stuff. So, our upgrades are separated into new powers we can get, and upgrades for those. Movement stuff. Survivability, combat, and disguise.
Alright.
So, we're going to grab a couple of things first. We're going to get the air dash, which you can press the dash button, like I said, to jump in the air, or to dash forward in the air. We're going to get the dive roll. So when you're pressing in a direction, you can press the sprint button to dodge in that direction. Going to get the flying kick boost. So we got a bunch of points to work with. The sprinting grab, which is one of the best ease of use functions in the game, because now while you're running, you can just hit B to grab something.
Grab people?
Yeah. You can also just grab people off the street, run to a rooftop, and then eat them. Not have to worry about like eating them on the street. We're gonna unlock an actual power. Jump upgrade. So we got a whole host of quality of life upgrade stuff, as well as our first actual power. So now we have, oh yeah, left button.
Shield.
Yep. Yes, let's talk about glide. So yes, you can only have one power mapped to your down at a time. It gives you a little cinematic the first time you do it. This is EP. This is the stuff we were spending to
this is stuff
upgrade stuff. Yeah, we already beat the... that wheel is powers we don't get yet, because those are all disguise-based. Disguise. Yes, game, thank you. Check something real quick. Yeah, hitting A again after you've jumped into the air, we'll initiate your glide. Alright. So first things first, before we actually go over to the other area, we have just a couple challenges to do. There will be various challenges that we can do at various points in the game. The foot icons indicate like a race or a jump challenge of some kind. Whee! Spider-Man! See, I didn't break anyone's car that time. I was responsible.
Okay.
Alright. It's just to hit the waypoints as soon as possible kind of thing.
Red Crown, it is on the move. Over. Chalk 3 has lost visual. You want us to sweep?
Oh, shit. I forgot they want you to go back to the ground once that one's done. No new metal. I can do better than that. Yeah, a big problem with the traversal challenges is you can absolutely overshoot. Especially once you start getting like better and better jump upgrades. Whee! Okay, solid metal. I'm satisfied with that. Now, these blue areas that you see, that like when we're currently in, those are zones that are currently controlled by the soldiers. So there'll be soldiers patrolling them. In later sections, there will be tanks and stuff. Sorry, I meant to grab a soldier.
Oh no, a strike team.
Updating the net. Waiting for update. Over.
Ah, they saw me. Oh well.
You have the ball. Make the play.
Red Crown awaiting green light.
Too bad we got the foot upgrade. Now, as the game goes on, strike teams will become more and more powerful. These are start-of-game strike teams, which a single powered-up kick can defeat. Now that we have that upgrade.
All units prepare for ambush engagement.
Eyes peeled, everyone.
What? And go back into Mercer form so we can still use that disguise later. Sorry! There's these landmark collectibles you see we've been acquiring, which are also worth more and more EP the more you pick up. Actually, I have enough. another upgrade. Get the critical mass ability. So once you get into the blue of your health, which we can do now that we've gotten the critical mass upgrade, you can unleash Devastator attacks, which we don't have access to yet.
Huh?
Conversely, if you get Adrenaline Surge, this next upgrade, you'll stick into the last bit of your health bar and can do a Devastator attack.
Devastator. The oh shit button.
Yes.
Find anything?
Jesus Christ, don't do that.
Sorry.
Okay, your apartment?
There's nothing left there.
Well, it doesn't matter. I've been looking at your laptop.
Laptop?
Yeah. It came in a package the day after you went AWOL. Look.
I've seen that girl before.
Well, it makes sense. There are only 2 names in the file. One is yours. The second is this woman, Elizabeth Green. She's still in isolation at the Gentech building. Do you know who she is?
Hey, whoever she is, she knows more than I do.
My God. She's just a girl. What kind of fucking monsters are these people?
Can't remember.
Axiom will sweep to the river. Brimstone will encircle the entire sector and detain anyone moving through the area. I want this contained by daybreak.
Sir, there are nearly 100,000 people in the blue zone.
I'm not interested in excuses. Get it done. I have a situation I think your team is well suited for, Captain. How long until your men are in place?
We're prepped and waiting for orders. We can be wheels up and boots on the ground anywhere in the city in 15. With respect, sir, a suppression operation in a city of 12 million is slightly more than my men can handle.
The situation has already evolved, Captain. You're not participating in the containment action. Your team has a single target, Alex Mercer, codename Zeus. He's carrying a new strain. He's eliminated 50 of my men and smashed through a 2-foot steel door. You interested?
I'm your man, sir.
I don't need to tell you what's at stake.
All right. Yeah, once you get the glide upgrade, the city is just way more easier to run through.
To traverse. Yeah.
Look at that spooky building.
I gotta find someone important who I can use to get into that facility. Okay, that should get me to the perimeter. But I don't think it'll be enough to get me inside. I need someone with rank. These spooks aren't just digging in, they're taking over.
Okay, so you see those circles that are on the minimap there? Those are gene detectors. They will detect the weird meat that Mercer is made of and will sound an alarm.
Ah.
Chalk 3, Red Crown. Hostile has gone dark. Over.
Also, we need to get a hold of that commander guy. But... Oop. do it. Still stealthy.
No one is concerned that just happened.
The stealth of this game is a complete and absolute joke. Yeah.
Alright, he's my ticket inside.
So he's not just like a one-off thing. Ah, damn it. I lost him. Where'd he go? Oh, he's down. He died. Oh. Turns out there was a web of intrigue target here.
Apparently.
What the hell happened in there? Team 1 dropped comm just after they entered the holding cell area.
That's it. Close it off. No one goes in or comes out of the Gentech building. I want it sealed with level 4 protocols.
Okay, cool. So now I need to figure out how to fix this fuck up.
We got it. Send in a strike team. Send in a motherfucking strike team.
Kill zone
Okay.
on board. Please wait your turn.
So I have to leave the area, and I have to come back, and then a new strike commander spawns.
That's what happened in the previous strike commander. Oh, he's dead. Okay, let's send out another strike commander then, I guess.
Bam!
What's the situation?
Oh, also I need a new meat man. Come back here. I don't want to do sweet parkour. I want to eat the man. Okay, now there's some privacy. There. Everything's normal. Okay. Now.
Alright, he's my ticket inside.
Doesn't matter. Oh. Right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they'll notice you running in the base when they're actively shooting it.
It's fine. Everything's fine. We're good. No witnesses. God. Okay.
I don't know if your plan of standing in the open and getting shot by a tank was the best idea.
No, but this works fine.
Oh, they're so dumb.
They're so dumb. Whee! Also, meat.
Elizabeth Green.
The time for waiting is over.
I don't understand.
no.
I need help with this. I need to know what you know.
Yes, Private, you're guarding a hole in the fucking roof. You've been briefed about what we're up against. We're not secure until these skylights are sealed, so unless you want to pull shit patrol until your mama forgets what you look like, stand your sorry ass right here until you're told to do otherwise. Now move it! Sir!
I can contain them inside a military base.
Red Cloud! Red Cloud! We're being overrun by some sort of fucking huge animal. We're trying to withdraw.
Ow.
I'm pumped.
I did get thumped.
I can contain them inside a military base.
Red Cloud! Red Cloud! We're being overrun by some sort of fucking huge animal. We're trying to withdraw. Bravo base, this is Squad YY. We've got some sort of wild fucking animals loose on the streets here. We need air support. There he is. There's Mercer. And those fucking things are after him.
I don't know what you are, but I know I'm gonna kill you.
Eh. And rawr! Grippy claws.
Oh.
Assuming the hunter has given you the claw power. This is the first power that really has like new powers and stuff like that. So now we can press up to activate or deactivate our claw powers. Whoop. As you can tell, the targeting in this game is a little bit finicky.
Garbage.
A little bit garbage. You really want to use the lock-on anytime you're reasonably able to do so. Note that you can absolutely still use guns with the Grippy Claws. Ow. And...
They keep coming, I keep killing them.
Now, the claws aren't that strong against mutants right now. So this fight can get kinda brutal real quick. Come on. Yep, just like that. you also can't do the throw just yet.
It's strong enough.
They keep coming, I keep killing.
Oh, poor humans. Distract them.
Yeah. Need some health. Need a gun. Didn't get his gun. Oh well. There we go. Once you actually get into the animation, you're good. It's just you have to get...
No. You have to get into the animation.
Yeah.
We may have created these things, but I'll finish them.
Yeah, so they're gonna spawn infinitely. There's no way to, like, win the fight, quote-unquote. But... what we need to do is we need to rupture these fuel tanks. I didn't say no. To a bite. No.
No.
There we go. That's what I was trying to do for like 5 grabs there. Ow!
Oh.
Whee! Ow! Ow! Now, these guys are pains in the ass right now. Later on, when we get some upgrades, these guys are going to be chumps.
Makes sense.
There we go. Yeah, the claws are much more powerful once you get a couple upgrades into them, but right now they're kind of weak on anything that's not grunt standard human. Alright, that building exploded.
And collapse on top of you.
Alright. Let's go to the upgrade screen. Yeah, now we can unlock some real stuff.
Oh, the ground spike.
Yeah, we started unlocking a bunch of different stuff. A second jump from the first, or second jump upgrade, a boost in the speed and distance of air dash, air recovery, so we can recover out of being hit from stuff, just a flat out health boost, ground slam, which explicitly shows us using it against civilians. Throw objects while moving. Throw. Haha! Stealth consume.
Oh, stealth consume.
And then artillery strike, which we can't actually get from purchasing. We have to consume a Black Watch commander to get this ability. But once you get this ability, Mercer goes, wait, I am the Black Watch commander now. I can just order an airstrike wherever. And so, like, once per disguise of a Black Watch commander, you can call in an artillery strike on the location. Likewise, this, we have to consume an armored vehicle officer to be able to hijack enemy tanks. And if we consume a base weapon master, the effectiveness of assault rifles will go up. So there are certain things that we just have to get by eating people.
By eating people? Yep.
So I think we are actually going... We're actually going to get the ground spike ability. Just splurge a bunch of points. Then we'll just have to build up and go get some more points. Oh, hi guys. I needed a new disguise, thanks. Bronze, silver, gold. Each of the levels gives a reward, so you get the rewards for silver and bronze if you also get gold.
Gold, yeah.
And like they say, they are a great way to get new powers. Now, you don't want to run around with claws out. Running around with claws is a great way to make people know you're Mercer.
Deploy and search patterns for off-grid targets.
The boys are saying...
Alright. So... Mercer is master of the light as a feather and stiff as a board.
Point to point.
Yeah. There we go. Oh, only bronze. I think I can do better than that.
Bronze. Only a garbage bronze.
I got silver at least. Oh, I didn't get silver. Oh.
You did worse than your first time.
God damn it. One more time. It was missing that one specific one that cost me it. The time frames on these are actually pretty tight.
That's if they want you to actually get stuff like the movement upgrades and whatnot. Like, if you had sprint boost, you could run faster. Let's get to them faster.
Yep. Okay, cool. Just barely got in, but got the silver. Let's check out the map. Some kind of death-related challenge. Disembowelment. Let's go practice disembowelment. I'm taking this duct work.
Air conditioner.
A purpley beacon. Purpley beacons are hints. They are generally not that useful, but they also give EP, so... Here's a hint. Throwing is good.
The hint. Don't die.
Flying so high above the world. That icon means it's time for a web of intrigue target.
Someone's gonna get it.
What were we keeping from them? Everything.
Go on.
This source. It's the key to genetics, but it's also a machine, churning out the worst viruses ever seen. Things that, if they got out of the lab, could literally erase human civilization as we know it.
And how did that make you feel?
I wasn't paid to feel.
Alright. We got a landmark collectible. How lovely.
Get some EPs.
We actually have a lot of EPs. Let's see. Sprint speed upgrade. Save the rest for later. Another landmark.
They're not even trying to hide them.
That. Let's go purchase health boost. Some more health. Active power to kill as many possible enemies within the time limit. Fairly simple. They thought of that. Some health back. And gold. Oh no, and they all stopped existing. Alright. Oh, also, today I learned that bioterrorism is on the list of words you can't put in a description for a Twitch stream.
What's the problem there? Cowards.
Okay, map. Eee. Alright, another running challenge. Ah, game. Alright, how bad did I do? Did not place. Oh, no. Ah, silver. Never mind. I was reading that wrong. Thought that was bronze for some reason. I am bad at numbers. This has been established.
Bronze is a minute 5. You did 55 seconds.
The thermal vision power. Yeah. So now you can see thermal-ish vision.
Thermal vision.
Yeah. This does become important later because it helps you, like, see on very cluttered battlefields. Granted, this is a case of them making up a new power to fix a game mistake, but... is... Oh, it's all the way down at the end. How are they going to explain this one to the insurance companies?
I mean, you can always explain it to insurance companies. It doesn't mean they're going to actually fill your claim.
I'm a monster. Literally. That was interesting. You don't count as a civvy! does count as a city. Oh well. These are glide challenges, where you have to glide towards a target and land as close as possible. Oh. Let's get the camera. I can do better than that. Boom! And gold. Alright. Now it's time for the next mission. I'm probably not going to do every challenge on stream. There's probably a few, especially to get the gold on, that I'll probably just do off stream. Just because that's a lot of, like, mindless grinding and stuff that, on certain races, can get pretty tedious. Whee! The one thing I can't block out is the run back and forth through the city. That's just kind of a staple of this game. They really hope you like the traversal system, because it's not going anywhere. That being said, it does have a very, like, Spider-Man feel to it. Spider-Man, but you know, with meat. Spider meat. Spider meat. Does whatever spider meat does.
Does the name Karen Parker ring any bells? Well, it should. She was close to you. An ex-girlfriend. I have her address from the laptop. Get to her before the military makes her disappear. Look, if I can find this lead, you can bet they will too. Alex, be careful.
I don't think being careful is a concern for him anymore. It's not big gorilla mutants. It really doesn't pose a threat to Mercer.
This is not looking good.
Weapons ready. Engaging now.
Ah.
Distracted. They haven't secured Parker yet.
Well, that doesn't look good. We're supposed to be the meat man. Why is there meat growing where there is not the meat man?
The meat man?
Karen Parker.
I thought you were dead.
I should be. Right now, we need to get out of the military cordon.
You need to get us a vehicle. A military one, if possible. It's the only way we'll be able to get out of the district.
That red stuff is spreading fast, person to person, building to building, street to street. It has to be connected to Elizabeth Green.
Parker, Karen I. DOB 1176. Doctorate, Genetics, Rutgers University, 7/2/2003. Hired, Gentech, Special Projects, 2/1/2002. Director, Genotyping, Level D Access, reported to Director McMullen, Raymond F. Romantically involved with Mercer, Alex J. Wanted for questioning. Subject is to be detained and transferred to Base 6 Charlie Alpha 1.
You eat an AV semen. You know, you would think they would just start doing like standard DNA testing or something on all the soldiers every time they enter or exit a base. Constant random DNA checks.
Yeah. Yeah, so military bases house the key personnel that we need for the disguise upgrades. check something real quick. So it's considered. Hold R, B, and P. There we go.
This has to be done from behind.
Yes. Delicious.
Welcome to the Marine Armor Training Center. There are 19 major systems in this Marine Armored Personnel Carrier and over 25,000 moving parts. In the next 8 months, you will learn all of them. When you're done here, you'll be able to park that vehicle on top of an enemy position and blow the shit out of them. It's my job to get your shit in order. It's your job to shut the fuck up and learn.
Okay. Now we can hijack and drive armored vehicles. But there's one other thing that we can do in bases. By the way, you cannot do a stealth consume if someone can see you. So you can't, like, botch the consume as someone, you know, thing. You can only trigger it if you're in the clear to do so. So there is actually a bonus for clearing out an entire base worth of people, whether out, you know, doing it full force or stealthily.
Hey, do you know where Bob went?
Yeah, and you're joining him.
Oh, well, that's nice of you.
I have only one thing to say about this situation.
What is it?
It's Mercer!
We haven't gotten there yet. We haven't gotten that yet.
Really?
You don't unlock it as a base power. It takes Mercer a while to figure out that you can do this.
Oh no, I was just doing no random soldier scream.
Actually, you know, having said that, I'm not sure of what I just said. You may be able to do it when people are in the clear. Oh, we're gonna find out. Or when you're not in the clear. Okay, no, they're just idiots.
Yeah.
One of those men is looking right at you. How did that man not see that?
He's actually blind. They put him there for, you know, security. Wow.
Everybody else.
You see anything, soldier?
Nope. Big old orange thing right next to me. I can't see shit.
Okay. And that is everyone in the base. And now... Oh, they're not going to let us do it yet.
Oh.
You blow up the tanks to... Just like we did in the mission where we were fighting the monsters.
Ah. To blow up the base.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you've got rockets right there.
Yeah, but they won't let us target the tanks.
They're not targetable.
Oh.
Alright.
Karen?
Just there, that was a flip.
I know exactly how to drive this thing.
Excuse me, gentlemen. New York has a real goo problem.
It's a thing.
So yeah, Trigger shoots your explosive machine gun.
Heavy machine gun.
And then Thumbstick shoots missiles. Oh, I'm fairly certain I have to go back and do the tutorial.
Okay, targeting system. Main gun.
Okay. One more guy to kill over here. Yep, checkpoint reached. Oh, just chunks. Okay, now we can go rescue her. And yeah, the APC just rolls over regular vehicles.
Da, 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 da. Oh, well, this area of town's screwed.
Yep.
Okay, I have an important question for this section of town.
Uh-huh.
So they put it like walls and barricades and stuff, ostensibly to keep people out of the horrible hive.
Yeah.
Yeah, this area is also apparently full of civilians running around in terror.
Yes.
Just seems like you wouldn't want the civilians in this area.
Okay.
This is where we should go. I'll mark it for you. Please, let's just get there safely.
Fix that gate.
Alright, we need to keep our heads down, steer clear from any military.
Okay, now we need to keep inconspicuous. Keep inconspicuous.
I would say having the APC just run down the street would be not very inconspicuous, but considering it's like 90% of what Blackwatch does anyways, it's not really anything different than what's usually happening in town.
Yep.
This isn't an APC, this is a tank.
No, this is an APC.
It's an APC.
This is an APC. There are actual tanks later in the game. This is an APC.
I thought I saw you firing tank rounds. That's why I was checking that.
It also apparently has tank rounds.
Shit, they've got us. We gotta get up their sights and stay hidden.
It's a well-armed APC.
It should be noted, I have played so much of this back when it was, first out, that it took me till just now to realize that there was no audio coming from the side stream. Because my mind was just filling in the blanks.
Yep. No, Prototype doesn't recognize by Discord as a game. And if it's not recognized Discord by a game, all I can do is screen share.
Yeah. Landmark collected. Delicious.
Now back to getting Karen Parker to safety.
Perfectly safe.
I am a safe driver, says Meat Man.
I mean, to be fair, they're perfectly safe in the vehicle. Perfectly safe. Dead.
Exploded. Yeah, this is kind of a bastard mission. So now we have to go do the hive destruction again.
Cool.
And then get Karen out of her apartment, and then take her to safety. Where the shortest distance between 2 points is through a military zone.
Have you tried not running a bunch of people over and firing a can in the middle of town?
That just doesn't seem to be an option.
What I'm saying is, if you don't want attention.
In his defense, this game will find a way to throw attention to you.
Yeah. This game has you do quote-unquote stealth, and I can't air quote hard enough the stealth part.
Mm-hmm.
This is where we should go. I'll mark it for you. Please, let's just get there safely.
Luckily, this north route doesn't take us through a military zone. At least not until we have to.
Right.
Still stealthy.
Hey, it's complete stealth if no one's alive to report of it.
Okay. We're clear.
Did I ever tell you Karen and I were together once? Pictures of us at my apartment. At least I assumed that was us. Karen worked at Gentech. Maybe she could explain what was going on with me and how to control it. I know now. Freeing Elizabeth Green was a mistake. She was a monster, infecting everything she touched. Get to Green, find out who did this to me. I thought she was the key to all of this.
And was she?
In a way. I knew we were connected. Victims of a common enemy, subjects of a common experiment, and I didn't know. But I had Karen, and we were gonna put a stop to this thing together.
Alright, let's skip ahead. Now it's day 4.
4% infection.
Oh.
Woo! Give it up for day 4.
Alright, we're gonna go get some core abilities. We got a whole bunch of points to work with. I think we're gonna get our first Devastator now. So if we hold blind B when we're in critical mass, we do the noodle tendrils from the opening tutorial area. And noodle tendrils just hurt everybody. Dash boost. And we're a little short to get the hammer fist, so I will hold off on that. Alright. And now... Can't mark those. Which way are you facing? You're facing that way. There is a military base over here. We can go infest again. Like the game was saying, military bases are where we get all the upgrades, and you really want the disguise upgrades and the combat upgrades from disguises. They are very powerful. Yeah, you get him, soldier. All right, not botch this time.
Target has escaped. Repeat, target has escaped.
There was a target. He ate someone, so there's no longer a target.
Yeah. Now, for this mission, there are way more people in here. That other one was a very simple tutorial.
Stole that shit, Corporal. Get her in the vehicle. You, rendezvous at 2200 at Bryant Park. Sir, keep your eyes open. There's a runner on the loose. Move, move!
Oh, there's 2 targets in the base.
Nice.
Yeah. Cannot stealth consume a target when you are being watched. So, we need to get up here to start with.
You can't do it while being watched, but being watched is a very broad and open
yes.
term.
Like, the soldiers have a very long field of vision. They do not have a very wide field of vision.
They don't have that long, though, because he did absorb people to, like, 10 feet in front of people before.
I might be thinking of Prototype 2 that had the long one, then.
Yeah, Prototype 2 definitely fixed a lot of stuff.
Well, remember how I said, like, very long but not very wide? I think the cone is smaller in Prototype 2 than it is in this one, and it's real small in this one.
Did you see what happened to those door guards, Jim?
Alright, got the artillery skill. So now I can spoof being a Blackwatch soldier and call in an artillery strike.
This will in no way be abused.
Yeah, and if you consume Blackwatch commanders in bases, it increases the number of charges that can be stored. And we eat. And we eat. Yeah. So the bases are basically only set up one way, so once you know how to dismantle a base, it just comes second nature to you. Okay, you're being watched. Now, this does get easier with an ability that you get later, which is, in my opinion, one of the most hilarious abilities in this game. But we have not gotten to the point where you get that ability yet.
Shouldn't take too long.
It shouldn't take too long. I want to say it's not in the first round of absorbing soldiers' powers that you get, but it is like in the second or third. Delicious. Diddly Dee, I'm just gonna walk over here next to my APC and oh no!
You've seen.
Also, none of these people notice that like half the people in the room stepped out for smokes.
Nope.
You and you. Okay, you're all watching each other. You're all watching each other.
Oh, you had the red marker on the those two guys over by the tank. I don't know. I didn't have no, the marker lit up, but the B button lit up. I see.
Yeah. So this guy, I'm fairly certain I can get without consequence. Yep. Bam! Got him. Jason, where did you go? Searching high and low.
Well, now you pushed him into a corner.
Okay. Now we get sneaky.
Going over there. Oh, that's just Jim doing his parkour again.
Oh, Jim.
Search mode, in twos. Come at you, candy ass. I'm going with my gut and having a look.
Cover your zones. Someone get on secure and request UAV over.
Jim, did you see anything just now? Wish Dave was here.
I'm right behind you.
You're not Dave. Oh no, you are Dave. You can see those guys up at the top still doing the weird fire drill.
It's especially great because you can't initiate it if someone is looking at you, but you will absolutely just finish the animation regardless of what happens after you start it, and people won't see it.
Part of me likes to imagine that they see it, they just don't want to bring it to the fact that they see it. It's like, maybe if I don't let him know I saw that, he won't eat me.
Oh, foolish man. I'm eating everyone. There we go. And eat you. And we ate one of the door guards. That. 3 are still a problem.
I mean, you can't just go loud and kill them.
I can, but I want the stealth bonus.
Ah.
There is an actual bonus for doing this stealthily.
Search and destroy. Zeus is close.
Move in pairs. Spread out. Find it.
Move in pairs. Got it. I'll be 2 and 1. There we go. Randy, when did you get strong enough to move a car?
I've been doing muscle training.
Huh. I guess I'm just thinking of the actual eating the guys who give you powers. Oh well. Or it might be a later thing where you actually destroy the base.
I think it's a later thing when you destroy the base.
Okay. Hello, sir. Nothing suspicious. Go about your days. Ah, consumed the marked targets. These are things that just flat out give you a bunch of web of intrigue targets.
All these people are intriguing. Also potentially liches.
Potentially liches.
So if you accidentally kill one of these web of intrigue people...
Oh yeah, they'll come back.
Yeah.
The subject is wanted in connection with treasonous activities against the United States and our allies. As of last night, Alex Mercer is the #1 terrorist threat in the United States.
Okay, next target.
The target exhibits a classic low-effect personality. Psychopathic disregard for others, narcissistic worldview punctuated by self-obsessive disorders.
Okay. Now how about somebody repeat that in English?
We have strike permission.
Strike boss, deploy.
Thunder 4-5, just in the blue zone.
Meat man's a coming. You can try to run. You'll just die tired.
Reacquiring Zeus is now top objective.
You're done. Punch out and RTB. RC out.
You've seen our order to isolate the subject on site, sir, from General Randall himself.
She's more than some test subject. You have no idea what she represents. Don't try and run this like some exercise. We need to move her out of the city, now.
Alright, an additional 8,000 for getting the whole thing. Yay. Alright, so first off, purchase that hammer fist power.
Heavy fists.
We already have all of the available upgrades to start with from absorbing soldiers. Get the air recovery. Yeah, it's just saying that we can the L button and select hammer fists now. These are very slow, but basically every hit is a shockwave, and they are excelling at taking out armored targets like APCs and tanks. We don't get the elbow drop yet. That's a separate thing.
That's an upgrade.
Yep, that is an upgrade. Reach the scientists, consume at least one scientist, kill defenders.
You gotta go fast. You're on timer.
Gotta go fast.
Calm down, Sonic.
Gotta go fast.
Oh no, Meat Man's not letting you get away. Oh, that one's always just brutal to me. Alright. Woo! Yeah, you do actually dash a little faster than you jump at this point.
Gives them dash upgrades, so.
Yeah. We got another mayhem event.
Remain inconspicuous. No one thinks there's anything weird about a man running faster than vehicles. Ah, dismemberment.
Yes. Need to kill at least 80 people. Not quite
That's
enough.
over.
Yeah.
I think you probably just need to ignore the hunter.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
You're wasting a lot of time just hitting it when you could just be killing people.
Yeah. are more people to kill. There we go. Don't do the kick. One more time. It wants to constantly target Meat Man, unfortunately. Big dudes.
Yeah.
I think I just gotta get some claw upgrades for that one. Oh, wait, they're not monsters anymore. Shit. I'm sorry.
Are you, though?
I mean, are you sure they're humanity? And humanity is the real monster.
Oh, wait, hold on. Go back on the street there.
Hmm?
Okay. When you first arrived, there was a vehicle on top of that now overturned truck.
That happens. That guy just fell down from the roof. Perfectly fine. It's probably nothing. That, by the way, was the most annoying achievement in the game.
Which one?
Collecting all 200 of the,
Oh, I never bothered.
landmark things.
I never bothered. I went for a bunch of them, but only enough to fund all of the upgrades that I wanted.
I used guide, and some of them, oh boy. Some of them, my immediate thought is, you would never get this without a guide.
Yep.
All right, back.
Yep. We're just making friends. You soldiers go over there. I'll go over here. Mmm. Delicious. Delicious. Do you think he gets, like, taste out of this, or is this just more like a weird noodly body experience?
I'm just trying to figure out how he kills them by, like, lightly grabbing them from behind.
I mean, he also, like, pierces into their organs and stuff. That one's a backbreaker. Delicious.
Well, eventually.
First general order.
When in doubt, shoot to kill.
Second.
No clearance, no passage.
Third.
Nothing crosses the red line, sir.
Why is there a pile of guns on the ground next to Frank?
Oh, Frank, you butterfingers.
Yeah, I believe the objectives of this one were... Oh, exit the base. Okay.
Yeah, it was just key the target, exit base.
Oh, okay then. In that case.
Yeah, keep it up.
Woo! God damn it! There we go.
I think they're alert to something's up, but I could...
Possibly.
Requesting heavy attack in the kill box. Target marked. Out. Target's Alpha and...
Yes, consume more commanders. Didn't they already tell you this?
Yep.
Yep, they already told me it. Car. I need this.
Unit 12-7 reporting priority engagement target at 7.
We have a package request. Pass uphill and confirm.
Romeo Charlie off, engage package protocol. Deploy.
Which is from the building.
Yep. Take that, building.
You know what you did.
Yes, and destroying bases actually gives you a shit ton of EP. Now that will respawn eventually, but for the moment, the blue area around it no longer exists. Alright, go upgrades. The double air dash.
Sprint speed.
The hammer fist availability. And the next thing probably unlocks the sprint speed upgrade. Speaking of which, actually. We have a new type of activity.
New type.
New type! Swing! We have an infantry target. Meat man, away!
Meat man with the power to meat.
As of today, we are folded under control of 1st Biological Warfare Command out of Fort Detrick. They're calling the shots on this. I don't want any fucking lip. They tell you to jump, you jump. Do not mistake these guys for dabbers. They have seen serious shit in the past.
I believe... Yeah, that also gave us a recharge of our artillery strike. Alright, fight as an infected ally to defeat the military. Okay, guys. The other thing about the hammer fists, they are so dense and heavy that they will actually affect your jump.
Need better legs.
I do. Maybe I can eat someone who has better legs. A little under par time. Mostly because I was faffing about on the roof. There we go. Now we are super fast.
to knock everything out of the way for bonk shield.
Intrigue target. Oh, double intrigue target.
So intriguing.
Dr. John Tynes.
What do you think goes on in her head?
Nothing. Her brain was fried by the virus.
She seems...
Yeah.
It seems like she's waiting for something.
I care about you. Edmund Harper, PhD.
It's 1964, right?
PhD stands for Pretty Hairy Dude.
The Army built a town. They told people to test a self-sufficient base in case of a nuclear attack. They filled the town with a cross-section of ethnicities. Army families from all over. They told them it was progressive. They told them lots of things. And then something happened that was to test their faith.
Oh, wrong way. It's me, PhD man. Certainly not Meat Man.
It's Meat Man!
It's not Meat Man.
Look, there's how many people in the city and only one Meat Man? You know, statistics alone says it's not Meat Man.
Got a point there. That said, I still think it's... He'll protect us from Skeleton Man.
Well, what part's the skeleton part?
The
skeleton
skeleton part. I may have been listening to that earlier.
All right. Fight a bunch of people in an APC.
Oh.
Vehicle destroyed.
You got blown up.
Yeah, those are one of the worst. Anything that involves a vehicle is one of the worst ones, with the exception of the one that takes place in the helicopter. Spoilers, we get to pilot a helicopter.
game knows what it wants to target.
To be fair, that is a side effect of me fanning the target button, because it will target corpses after they're dead, so you have to like re-hit the lever to so you get it to retarget something new. Like, see there, it would still target the corpse. Woo, gold medal.
You win.
And you get to keep the APC.
Nice.
Anything else? No.
I've
Please excuse me, I am a motorist.
Vroom vroom.
There's a lot of taxis in this town today.
There is an unnecessary number of taxis in this town. It's almost like they have a very limited palette for vehicles.
To be fair, it is also New York, which does have a very high amount of tax cap.
Also, your APC does look like it's smoking, potentially going to, blow up.
It probably is. It'll survive long enough to get where I'm going. Probably.
Or it won't. Either way, I'll have a good time.
You're all infected anyway.
Shoot the building. Shoot the boss.
Yeah, the hammers just screw up the monsters.
I don't know if you've gotten the other attack that really destroys the hunter.
Eh.
Because you just have the claw and the hammer, right?
Yep, just have the claw on the hammer right now.
No, we don't have big blade.
Yeah, that thing just... Oh.
Yeah, as we saw in the tutorial, the big blade does just fuck things up royally. Web of entry target!
Sir, we've got a priority situation in New York.
The Idaho runner?
Something else. Sir?
Get the old man on the horn. I want 2 battalions ready to move from Dietrich. Full gear. It's starting again.
And because I want to show it off. A couple of unique kill animations with the hammer fists.
Do all the weapons have unique kill animations?
Yes, they do. What I really like is, yeah, there we go. Just hold your hand up against him and then just pulp his head.
Sweet moves, officer.
Thank you. Alright. Also, you can smash up water tanks. That may or may not become important later.
Probably not. I can't imagine why.
I'm just going to avoid the military base. They are useful for grinding purposes, but like I said, I'm probably going to do any grinding, if any grinding is necessary, off-stream. Generally speaking, this game is pretty good about not needing grinding for a lot of stuff. Unless you're looking to, like, just fully fill out every single thing you can buy.
There are 2 genetic strains at work. I need
Yeah, it tends to give you most of the stuff you will need. And the rest of it is, I would also like to have this.
collect samples from a full-blown hive. The water towers are prevalent in these areas. Get there, destroy them, and collect the material. Then head uptown and get the material from the hive.
Whatever's happening here, this is only the beginning.
Well, yeah, because we just started the game. Ooh.
What is that?
Yeah, so any water tower in one of the red areas becomes an infected water tower, and if you stay near them too long, it'll spawn one of the hunters.
That's the stuff.
Yeah, you can also tell them because the crows are always circling above them. kick.
Almost enough.
I'll be right back.
Yep.
No time for props, boys. Get on down to the final red zone and clean it up.
Consume.
I feel like that one of the swings in the big heavy fist is him like falling over basically.
Yep.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Strike team inbound.
As if it matters. A strike team at this point is 2 helicopters. Yeah. Come on, game.
Love that I'm not the only one who refers to games as game when I get annoyed.
There we go.
Is it not working how it's supposed to? Refer to it by game. Let it know that you are dissatisfied.
There we go. More genetic material. This goes on for way too long.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, the hive does produce genetic material at a rate. It's not a very fast rate, so it would seem.
Not particularly, no.
almost done.
Yep. There we go. 22 upgrades and 2 events have been unlocked by that.
Yep.
They spent $1.1 billion to do that.
That said, it is getting kind of late.
It is getting kind of late, so I'm going to do one last thing here and then call it. Yes, yes. Military personnel, infected, yes.
Yes, yes, I'm trying to hijack this tank. Do you mind?
And then blood just gushes out of the top.
Everything's fine. Don't worry about it.
Alright. Oh, hi guys. Boom! And now we get the hell out of here.
There, you're stealthed again.
Alright. See what kind of upgrades we got. There's the penultimate power of the
Dashing slice.
Dashing slice. So you can just run and slice things as you run. You also get muscle mass.
Oh, there's a whip fist.
Ah, yes, the whip fist is pretty good. That's actually one of the things we're going to unlock right now. So the whip fist allows you to grab people at a distance, and it also becomes your anti-air weapon because you can just spear helicopters out of the car, or out of the car, out of the air. Critical mass boost allows you 2 devastators. And yes, for 250,000 EP, you can get the Hunter Dirt Nap.
Yep.
Which is that slam that we were doing on Hunters.
Yep.
And then Grapple Slam, which just pick someone up and do the puny god thing from the Avengers. There's also long range throw. And Consume Boost. Firepower radius duration. Armored Vehicle 2 increased effectiveness. And a bunch of upgrades for weapons, which make them even more destructive. But we are going to save here. Alright, and that's where we'll call it for today. Hopefully you can see why I consider this game so much fun. Yes, it's got its janky problems, but it's also just kind of a blast to play, and despite being grim, dark, and serious about its plot, it also allows you to face surf people and just chuck anything.
We can't face surf people again yet.
No, but we will, some point, get the ability to face surf people. But anyway, thank you for joining us on our Sound Goblin gaming stream. This will be our Tuesday game going forward for the month of October as we continue to investigate the spooky bioterrorism plot.
So spooky.
And we deal with the spooky jank-ass port of this game.
Oh boy.
So, until next time, join us on Thursday for our Fey Tactics game as we continue playing through that. Join us on Saturday for another grab bag game. And join us on Sunday, which, internet permitting, should be the end of 13 Sentinels Aegis Written.
Yep.
And join us back here on Tuesday for more Meat Man with the power to eat.
Eat.
I've been your host, Krampus.
I've been Shiv.
And I've been Hunter Green.
All right, have a good one, everyone. And remember to meet responsibly.
And if you see anyone who looks like they may be Alex Mercer, leave them the hell alone.